Land for Netzach. We're doing Siman Lamed Aleph, Sif Aleph. Title of the Siman is Shekol Kavanas Adam Yu L'Shem Shamayim, that all a person's intentions, ambitions in terms of what he does during life should be L'Shem Shamayim. Aleph Amru Rabbi Seinu Zichronim Levracha. Chachamim teach. Eiza Parasha Katana Shekol Gufei Torah Teruyim Ba. What is a small part of the Torah which everything depends, all the fundamentals. B'chol d'rachecha do'ehu. Posuk in Mishlei, know Hashem in everything that you do. That means even in your own affairs, the own things that you do, the serach gufa, for your body, for your physical existence, da'es Hashem. Know Hashem. So that's the pshat in the pasuk. B'chol, in all of the rachecha, your own ways, da'ehu, know Hashem. Asayas ha'devarim lishma yisbarach, do everything for the sake of Hashem. Go na achila, v'ashatzeh, eating, drinking, halicha, walking, yeshiva, sitting, shchiva, lying down, kima, getting up, tashmish, cohabitation, hasicha, conversation, kol tzarech gufa, all the things that you need. You kulam la'avodas baracha should all be for the sake of your Creator. Or something which contributes or assists, facilitates His service. Base. Eating and drinking, how does that work? We don't need to say that a person should not eat things which are forbidden. Chas v'shalom. Ela gam devarim hamotarim, even the things that are permitted. If a person is thirsty or is hungry, eats or drinks for his own personal pleasure, that's not praiseworthy. Even if he's doing all things technically correct, he's eating kosher, drinking kosher, he should have in mind when he's eating and drinking, he should have strength to serve Hashem. Shouldn't just eat everything that he feels like that his palate desires, like an animal, like a dog or a donkey. He should eat those things which benefit his body and contribute to his good health so that he can serve a Kadosh Baruch Hu. And there are people who are commendable in their deeds. Before they eat, they say, Omrim, Hineni writes I want to eat or drink Kadesh Bari v'chazak, so I'll be healthy and strong. The service of Hashem, and have that in mind. The old quote which they say, does a person eat to live or does he live to eat? And of course, we eat to live and to serve Hashem. Gimel. A yeshiva v'hakima, sitting down, getting up, halicha, and walking, Kate said, how does this apply? Of course, we don't need to say that a person shouldn't sit amongst those who are making fun, scoffers, and not using the words of the pasuk, not to stand in the ways of the sinners, or to follow the advice of the wicked. Those things are obvious, although difficult sometimes. And even to sit amongst to sit amongst those who are good and righteous, to stand at the place of the righteous, and to walk in the path of those who are tamim, genuine, perfect. If he's doing it, his intentions are only for personal benefit, to fulfill his own desires. This is not the ideal. He should actually think that he's doing this l'shem shamayim for a good purpose. If he can't be specifically have the intention l'shem shamayim, he still should desist from doing these things. It's better to do them for the neutral intention. Because as we're taught, from doing them with the neutral intention, he'll come to do them eventually lishma, because he'll realize the benefit they bring and the extra kedusha they add to his life, and mitzvah, goros mitzvah, etc. Dalet. Shchiva Kate said, lying down. Ein sarach loima Bisman Shiachad last week for Torah mitzvahs. We don't just mean to say, we don't need to say that at the time when a person could be learning and doing mitzvahs. Yeah, in Miskara B'Shedel Anik Esatzba, if he goes to sleep, She'ain Royal Asos Kain, this is not the right thing to do. And Afilu Bisman, should you get even a time when he's genuinely tired, and he does need to go to sleep, Kedela Nuach Migiasa, in order to gain refreshed, to be refreshed. Im Osala Nas Gufai, and Meshubach, again, if he does it just purely for the physical pleasure, this is not praiseworthy. And he's having not so Shina Le'enov, he should have in mind that he's going to sleep. Gufa menucha, and he's giving his body rest. The tzarech brias gufa to be healthy. Data about Torah, so he shouldn't be confused and lack concentration. We're learning machmas minias hashena because he hasn't had enough sleep. So a purely physical thing, what appears to be purely physical, like sleep, can become a special thing if it's done with a kavanah to make a person appropriately prepared in order to serve Hashem and to learn. Tashmish Ketzad. Similarly, with regard to marital relations, we don't need to say that he's going to do some kind of avera by not keeping the halachas. Even at the times which the Torah permits, encourages, if he's doing it purely for the physical pleasure, or to fill his desires. Harizeh Maguna here uses stronger language, not that it's just Harizeh it's not Meshubach, what she said with the other Sifim. Here he says it's Maguna, it's not good at all, because it's much more animal-like. I feel it is Chavin Kadesh Yulo Bonim, even if he has a second level of intention that there will be children, she is Shamshuosai, that will look after him, Yumalu Makoma, and eventually fill his place, Ein Meshubach. Then it's not so meshubach. So here we have two levels. The first level is pure physical pleasure, which is maguna, which is regarded as being something which is disgraceful or unacceptable. And the second level, it's not just the physical pleasure, but he wants to have children to do things for him and so on. This is not meshubach. Ella yischavein shilo bonim la'avodas bara, should have in mind that he should have children to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, or should have in mind to keep himself healthy, because this is part of being healthy. The Kaya mitzvah is Oina, Adam HaParetz Chayvan, to fulfill the mitzvah of Oina, which is a mitzvah in the Torah, like a person who's paying his debt. So this is a very ennobling of this aspect of life. Next one, Vav. Hasicha Ketzal, speech, conversation. Ein Sarech Loma, we don't need to say the Sapa Lashon Hara, to speak Lashon Hara, Chilos and Sonos, and to speak Chilos, or let Sonos making fun, Veniblos, pair, or things which you shouldn't be saying, G'torchas V'Sholem, rude things. Ela Afilu L'Sapa B'Divrei Chacham, even if speaking and learning, speaking Divrei Chacham, Sarech should take Kabbalah Salah Avodah Sabare, should have in mind this is for the service of Hashem. The Davar maybe Avodah, which brings a person closer to a service of Hashem. So even if a person speaks Torah, should have the right kavanah. Zayin, and really the one that affects everyday life in such an important way. People think that business and their professional life has nothing to do with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It has everything to do with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Because you always say when a person is busy with business, or trade, or with his craft or occupation, his stakeba, in order to make a parnasa, he shouldn't think he's just doing it to get money. He has in mind that he's doing it to provide for his household, and to give tzedakah, and to bring his children to learning and pay the school fees. So all these things have it in mind when you're doing business, then elevates the whole process of doing business and makes it into a meaningful act. The overall underlying theme is a person should pay attention to all aspects of his life, and to weigh all his deeds with intelligence. And he is choosing what to do. Will this help me in my avodas Hashem? Should I go on holiday? Should I do this? Should I do that? If it will help me, I should do it. If it lav, lo yaseh, we shouldn't do it. person who does this, nimsa over the spara kol yomov. It means that he's serving Hashem his whole life, everything he does. I feel it b'shas shift over kuma, even when he's sitting down at home, he's relaxing, getting up, walking, b'shas masana matana when he's in business, he's in his profession, his working day. But feel b'chilasa, even the ordinary things of eating and drinking, and cohabiting, and all his personal needs are elevated from the mundane to the holy. It says in Pirkei Avos, all your deeds should be for Shem Shemayim, not just when you're in shul, not just when you're in the base of Medrash, but even the ordinary things. And in this way, Zokev Rabbeinu HaKadosh Espois of Lamala, Rashas Misosa, very famously, the Gemara in Kesubas, that Rebbe lifted up his hands to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. At the time, he extended his fingers towards Shemayim and he said, Golo v'yadu alafanecha, it was revealed before Hashem Shaloina, Nesi Mehem. I didn't have any benefit. What does that mean? Of course, he enjoyed life, he did things. Famous Rashi, beginning of the Torah, tells us Rebbe had lots of nice food on his table. Of course, he had pleasure, but it was the pleasure was that he was doing it L'Shem Shemayim, and therefore it was elevated.